Alright, my beautiful people, welcome back to another yoga practice with me, Yogi Parks. Today's practice is going to be a restorative class, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. I'm a little tired today, so I feel like if I keep talking, I'm just going to mess up my words. So let's go ahead, hop right into it. We're going to try to do this practice in 13 minutes. Let's go ahead, meet me in Shavasana. So slowly make your way into Shavasana, corpse pose. Do whatever little fidgets, wiggles that you need to do. Get that settled. And meet me in corpse pose. Typically this is a final resting posture, but since this is a restorative class, we're going to go ahead and take it at the beginning of this practice to get us settled. So let's go ahead, now that we've got our wiggles and fidgets out, try to keep your body completely still. Just doing one more wiggle as I say that. But let's go ahead and try to bring our bodies into stillness for a moment. Even if it takes a little force. No wiggles, no fidgets, no itching. Again, even if it takes a little force. And I promise, if there are any wiggles or fidgets or itches, if you actually just breathe into them, still keep the body still, breathe into it, it'll actually go away that itching, fidgety sensation. So with a little intention, bring your body to stillness. The only part of your body that should be moving is your diaphragm with the breath. As your belly expands and contracts, your rib cage expands and contracts. And we'll take just a few more breaths, just focusing on bringing the body to stillness. You guys will have to excuse, there's some construction going on downstairs in my building. They're kind of, I guess you could say, remodeling an apartment out after one of the tenants moved out. So that's what that noise is. It can't be helped. But just like our meditation, just like how you should be able to meditate in the loudest place or places, you should be able to practice yoga in the loudest of places. So just let those sounds be. Focus on our practice. Let's go ahead and focus on the breath for a moment and keep the eyes closed. Taking a little bit longer in Shavasana than I planned, but it just feels so good. So just trying to, let's start this journey of slowing the breath down as we practice. Try to make your exhales twice as long as your inhales. We'll do this just for a moment. Not too long, as I've kept us here too long. And since I've kept us here too long, let's go ahead and let's move to our second restorative posture. We're just going to do a gentle bridge pose. So let's slowly bend your knees, bring your feet close enough in to where your fingertips just graze the back of your heels. And keep your feet hip width apart, your knees hip width apart. Go ahead and bring your hands, arms directly to your sides. Tuck your shoulders into your shoulder sockets. And you want to make sure that there's a little bit of space between the back of your neck and your yoga mat. You want to imagine, you could physically do this too if you wanted to. Actually, we can do it really quickly. You want to be able to slide your fingers underneath your neck still. So there should be enough space between the back of your neck and your yoga mat to slide some fingers underneath And then again, go ahead, bring both hands, arms perfectly parallel to your sides. We're gonna go ahead and get into bridge pose. Once we come to this gentle bridge, which we'll do 2 rounds of maybe, or we'll see, make sure to keep your head centered. That's the last thing. Do not look side to side. Once we lift the hips, keep your neck and head centered. Don't look side to side, and we're gonna breathe. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and press the feet and your hands into your yoga mat, and on an inhale, let's lift the hips up. We're just doing a gentle bridge pose. Since we're not really warmed up, it's a restorative class, just a gentle bridge. A little relief for the lower back and a slight back bend. You'll squeeze the legs a little bit. Engage your glutes. It's really more legs and core that are supporting you in this posture. And let's just breathe here. Keep the body still as you push the ground away from you. Keep your eyes closed. Let's come back to that nice, slow, elongated breath. And try to make your exhale twice as long as your inhale. And then on the exhale, we'll ground the hips down. Let's let the legs just go like windshield wipers for a moment. Keep the feet parallel, but let the knees windshield wipers side to side like the windshield wipers of your car. So again, a little yumminess for the lower back. And let's bring the knees back to center. Again, make sure the feet and the knees are hip width apart. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead again, keeping the neck and head center. On an inhale, lift the hips up. Because bridge pose is a restorative posture, great for the lower back. Because if you imagine, this is the opposite movement of how we're sitting all day long. If you imagine when we're sitting all day long at work or at home, binge watching Netflix. Right now I'm binge watching an anime show. And let's go ahead on an exhale. Let's bring the knees back. Let's actually bring the arms out to a T position. We're going to do a nice, gentle, just supine spinal twist. So when you're ready, we're just going to let the legs fall over to the right. So on an exhale, let the legs fall over to the right. And then we'll go ahead, turn and look over your left shoulder. And then just close your eyes and let's breathe right here. Getting just a very gentle global rotation of your spine. This just easy spine, supine twist. Body still, eyes closed, since this is restorative. It's all about, in this practice, going inward, finding some stillness, having a quiet moment. Maybe not a quiet moment since I'm constantly blabbering, but an internal moment is what I mean. Just this moment of this practice together, having an internal moment going inside the body. So go on an inhale, come back to center. Exhale, let the legs fall over to the left and turn and look over to your right. And even though your upper body is slightly constricted in this twist, still let the breath flow through the nose. Nice breath again, and make your exhale twice as long as your inhale. I always give this reminder, but the reason why we do that is we release more stress on our exhalation, and also we physically go deeper into a posture on our exhales. So that nice long exhalation will help guide us, not only going inward, having some peace, but it'll help the body settle into the asana as well. And then on an inhale, let's go ahead and bring the knees back in. I'm going to go ahead, you're going to bring your left arm up above. So you're going to bring your left arm up above, and we're just going to turn onto our left sides. You can rest your head on top of your left bicep, bring your right hand in front of your heart. We'll just be here in this kind of fetal position for a moment. And then either with your eyes closed or your eyes softly open, we'll slowly use your right hand to come up to a seated position. And we're going to come for puppy pose. So this practice is definitely going to be longer than 13 minutes as I'm looking at the timer, so excuse me on that. I'll adjust that in the title. You'll know what you're getting when you get into this class. It's definitely not 13 minutes. Alright, so For this puppy pose, let's go ahead and bring the hands forward, hands shoulder width apart. Take your knees back. Knees are hip width apart, feet are hip width apart. Yes. Actually, you know what? No. Let's actually skip. We're going to skip the puppy pose. We're going to go right into this shoulder stretch just to save some time. So, from a tabletop position actually, feet are hip width apart, knees are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width apart. Let's go ahead, we'll do the right arm first. On an inhale, you're going to bring your right arm up, and then on an exhale, we're going to weave the right arm underneath the left. Make sure your right shoulder is tucked into your right shoulder socket. You can keep the left hand here, or you can extend the left arm out, You drop your right ear down. And let's just hold here for a moment. In this nice shoulder stretch. So right ear dropped. I should have given that cue a little sooner when I said thread the right arm underneath the left. Drop your right ear down. So your right ear is down. Close your eyes. Bring your body back to stillness. I can definitely tell where after doing my upper body workout yesterday at the gym that I am needing this stretch. I can actually feel like this nice stretch in my left intercostal muscles. I have like the left arm reaching forward. Let's hold here, a couple more breaths. And then on an inhale, bring the right arm back, come back to the tabletop position, and let's go ahead and travel to the other side. So when you're ready, let's go ahead on an inhale, lift the left arm up, and then on an exhale, weave the left arm underneath the right, tuck your left shoulder, drop your left ear down, and then take your right arm forward. Coming into this nice, again, shoulder stretch. Bring your body to stillness. Eyes are closed, nice breath, nice elongated exhale. I mean, not only are we getting this nice shoulder stretch here, we're also getting this nice extension of the spine, like a nice extension of the spine, which is great. Breathe here. If the timer goes off, just ignore that. I'll reset it when we come out of the posture, because it's probably about to go off. Couple more breaths. Excuse that loud noise, that loud song noise. And let's go ahead and come out of it. Let's go ahead on an inhale, come back to the tabletop. Let me just reset the timer. We're going to give it just another 5 minutes. What do I have planned for us here? Okay, yeah, we're going to do a little quick 5 minutes. We're going to get a little hip stretch in. So let's go ahead and make your way into downward facing dog. So bring your hands to the top of the mat. Go ahead, tuck your toes, send your chest and hips back. We'll pedal out the feet a little bit, just gently, since this is our first downward facing dog of this restorative practice. Still have your eyes closed, nice breath as we walk out the dog. We're not going to come into pigeon pose since we aren't really that warmed up, even though that's totally fine for restorative, but we'll do something a little more gentle today. So let's go ahead and come back to a neutral downward facing dog. You might still want to have the slight bend in the knees. And on an inhale, we'll take the right leg back, and then on an exhale, bring your right foot forward. We'll drop the left knee down, plant the top of the left foot. We're going to come into lizard pose. So go ahead, drop your hands down. It's okay if you stay up on your fingertips, but either on your fingertips or drop your hands down. You're going to bring your right foot, to the outside edge of your mat. Bring your right foot to the outside edge of your mat, and then turn your right toes out. to about 2 o'clock. We'll say 2 o'clock. And we're just gonna breathe here. I'm gonna come down to the palms of my hands for it just feels nice, but you can, again, if you have yoga blocks with you, books with you, if you wanna stack books on top of each other and have your hands or forearms down on those props, you're more than welcome. You can stay on your fingertips, but let's just breathe here for a moment in this nice lizard pose hip opener. Just a little gentle hip opener. A little more gentle than pigeon, even though I love pigeon in the restorative class, even like right at the beginning. We'll stay here for about 30 more seconds. This is definitely a great posture stretch after your leg day. We'll go ahead, we'll walk the right foot back in, so you're back in this low lunge. Go ahead, tuck your left toes. We're gonna come back into downward facing dog, so take that right foot back. Let's immediately go to the other side. So we'll inhale, take that left knee back, left leg back, and on an exhale, bring the left foot forward, come into the low lunge, drop the knee, plant the top of your right foot, and then we're gonna slowly bring the left foot to the outside edge of your yoga mat. Turn your left toes out. Come to the same position with the hands or your forearms that you took on the last side. And then let's get settled here. Let's breathe here. I thought this and I got carried away saying something else. When we're in this lizard pose, do make sure that you're lifted out of your shoulders. There is a tendency for people to dump down their shoulders like this. You want to stay lifted out of your shoulders. So let's stay here for about another 30 seconds. I can definitely tell, even in this lizard pose with my hands down and my arms down, my arms are super sore for my upper body workout yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, my arms are on fire right now doing this simple posture. So bear with me, I'm in a little pain. My arms are gonna probably start shaking. I'm breathing through it. Breathe through it with me. And we'll slowly bring the left foot back in. Let's come back into downward facing dog. And then we're gonna come down for a nice long child's pose. So go ahead, drop your knees down, bring your toes to touch, take your knees to the outside edges of your mat, and then go ahead, send your tailbone back, drop your forehead down, and let your arms just relax here. Let the arms come down, relax. Let your elbows release down to your yoga mat. And let's just take a few breaths here. If the timer goes off, we'll probably wrap up after this child's pose. So really allow yourself to just melt in this forward fold, this child's pose. Allow your body to just be supported by the ground beneath you. Melt. I'm gonna pause, stop the timer. Let's just take a few more breaths in this child's pose. I want us to have just like a nice long minute here. Let's slowly come back up onto the hands. Sorry, my hair probably looks like a mess. I haven't washed my hair in a few days. Work, life, circumstances, so excuse the not so attractive look I'm probably serving right now. Let's go ahead. Meet me in a cross-legged seated position. Let's close our eyes. Go ahead, bring your hands to a prayer position at the heart. will end this practice with Namaste. The light within me honors the light within y'all. And I will see you all for the next practice.